Всем привет, с вами Субботин, и сейчас мы познакомились с венгерским парнем Роландом, и мы едем в Братиславу на машине, на Блаблакар в Братиславу, и мы будем проезжать венгерскую границу.
Sorry, I think it's because of the seatbelt.
Okay, I forgot that. I always forget this.
When I had my previous car, it was my father's. I did the same because it was an old car, but this one doesn't let me go.
I used to have Mitsubishi Lancer, so I had the same problem. But it's not a problem; it's a good thing.
Yeah.
That reminds you to
Stay safe.
to stay safe. Yes.
Yeah.
В общем, едем сейчас через венгерскую границу, через Будапешт, потом в Словакию. Мы забронировали уже отель в Словакии и будем гулять по Словакии, в Вене, и потом вернемся в Будапешт. В общем, 3 города мы хотим посмотреть. Договорились мы встретиться, вот доехали до такой деревни Чока, такой городок маленький Чока. И вот в Чоке мы встретились, и как раз сейчас мы едем, в общем, в сторону венгерской границы. Да, порешали мы вопросы, все дома свои, выселили квартирантов ненадежных, неблагополучных. В общем, сейчас едем опять путешествовать, смотреть, пока на этой неделе будет погода 25 градусов, не жарко, и можно погулять, в общем, по Братиславе, по Вене и по Будапешту. В общем, такие у нас сегодня планы. Сегодня вечером мы уже в 10, вот мы выехали практически из дома в 5 часов, и вечером в 10 часов мы будем уже в Будапеште, в Братиславе. То есть всего ехать 4,5 часа, ну 5 часов где-то ехать нам из дома до Братиславы. Do you understand Russian? A little bit?
I understand some of it because of Serbian and because of Czech. Actually, since I speak Czech, I understand much more Russian. I don't know because Czech is so similar, or it's just a combination of 2 Slavic languages. But
Yeah, a combination of 2 Slavic languages, and Serbian is, I think, close to Russian than Slovakian.
Yeah.
Yes, I think, yeah. It's close.
Czech people told me when I speak Serbian, they sometimes think that I speak Russian.
Oh, really?
But I don't know. For my ears, it's not so similar. Like,
Uh-huh.
I mean, I would not mix a Russian accent with Serbian accent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how is it for
But
you.
you-
After 2 years, can you speak Serbian?
Yes, we can. Мы причим сербский, да, полакал.
Да.
Когда Сербия причит полакал, мы разумеем себе и так узнаешь, да. Мачарский мы не причим, я тебе рекал, да, что мы знаем там Сия, там Кёснем, Висла, сам узнаешь, да,
Yeah.
мало. А за то, что sve Mađari pričaju srpski u Sajanu.
Da, u Sajanu, mislim, možda znaš za Banat i za Bačku. Imaš Tisu, reku Tisu,
Da.
i sa desne strane imaš Banata.
Aha.
I tamo Mađari pričaju srpski.
Aha.
Ako pređeš Tisu, u nas, u Senti, na
Aha.
primjer,
Ne pričaju.
srpski pričaju mađarski. To je interesantno. Mislim, a imam devojku iz Češke i kad je ona bila tu, onda me pitala kako je ovdje, ali je baš ovako, imaš Tisu, reku,
Aha.
i sa leve strane u Banatu, ne, u Bačkoj delu pričaju i Srbi mađarski. Ja sam naučio srpski u školi i časovima. Ja na treningu, ne znam, gde, mislim, svugde možeš da pričaš mađarski. I doktori, i policajci,
Да?
svi pričaju mađarski.
Где?
U Senti.
А, у Сенты.
Da.
Svi pričaju mađarski.
Da. Mislim, imaš Srba, ali razume.
Разумем, да. Я sve 95% разумем sve что ты кажешь. И знаешь, не увек могу казать sve.
Da.
А так разумем sve. И когда мы были у Саян, Sve ljudi pričaju srpski i tamo, znaš, ima 90% Mađari i 10% Srbe.
Gde?
U Sajan. 10% Srbi, 10% i 90% Mađari, da. A 10% to je, znaš, ti ljudi, oni izbjeglice iz Hrvatska.
Da, znam za to.
Da. I mi izbjeglice iz Rusije. A samo znaš kak we are like a travelers, you know, like we live some. Now my wife is tired of living in here. She wants to come back to Russia.
Yeah?
Yes.
Did you live in other countries or only in Russia and Serbia?
I used to live before in other countries, like United States, Norway, Switzerland, Germany, many countries. For her, it's the first experience.
But those are quite the opposite. You are like bipolar, no? Like you were living in the most expensive countries, and now you are living in a very cheap country.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I used to study there. I used to be like a student and traveler. But now I prefer to stay in a cheap country. For me, it's cheaper to stay here in Serbia, and it's like 3 times cheaper than in Russia.
I see.
And it's a good country to, to travel from, because like everything is very close.
Yep, this is true.
Everything is very close, and Serbian people they do love Russians.
This is true.
We feel ourselves sometimes like home at home. But on the other thing, we can speak Serbian very well, and we can't sometimes you can speak English with these people, but when you speak Serbian you can explain sometimes, or you can it's not the same that when you are in Russia. I'm a lawyer, and for me it's a bit difficult, to
you mean to express yourself?
To express yourself, yeah. Because everything, all your rights in Russia belong to you by birth. Your passport, citizenship, and your rights, and you understand the life there. I know the law, So, but here it's not a bit different. You have to learn a lot of things. So.
And you also are practicing as a lawyer?
No, I don't. Of course, I don't. No, I don't know Serbian. I should know Serbian. The way Serbian know their own language, so I can't do it because I don't know it.
So it's more because of the language, not because of the differences in the regulation?
No, because of the language, of course. My diploma is actually appropriate here. I can work with it, with my diploma. I just need to approve it. It's like
I know. Get it
I can work in I can use my diploma in Slovenian countries such as Bulgaria, Serbia, all Slovenian countries from Yugoslavia, old Yugoslavia, and Czech Republic, Slovakia, Poland. I'm not sure about Poland, but I know exactly about Slovakia and Czech. Yeah, because many people come from these countries. They come even I think in Poland I can work, but I have to know their language. If I know, let's say, Polish, the way Polish people fluently.
Yeah.
So I can work as a lawyer there as well. It's okay. It's not a problem because many people from Poland, from Czech Republic, from Slovakia come to our country, to Moscow, and study there. They studied everything,
so
not only law, engineering, medicine, everything. And they come back and they work with our diplomas. Even Serbian people. I met a doctor in Kikinda, and he was studying. I don't remember where. He told me that he was studying in Russia to be a doctor, and he came back and works But our education is not that good that like in Europe, in Germany, for example.
Yeah, like I was now thinking about few things. Like one is like, I mean, the doctor, right? Like I know that like with when you are finishing at the university at medical faculty, I think that you can then work anywhere. But
Not everywhere. Like United States, you have to study more.
Yeah, like I mean, I was thinking about Europe at least. Like I was studying, for example, in Szeged, and many people were coming to study there. It was cheaper, it was good quality, and then they were going back home, right, with that degree.
Okay, let me tell you
But
something.
I think that law is different, no? Because like law is specific in each country, while medicine is basically the same, right?
Yes,
like you get the same sickness and.
Yeah, sometimes you can okay, in Slovenian countries it's possible. You need to approve it. You need to approve it. You need
Do
to
you make some difference?
you can
exams like.
Yeah. Sometimes but they, as usual, they are. My education, I used to study in Academy of Law.
Okay.
Law Academy. So I am a master's degree.
So you are not a doctor, because, for example, I know that in Szeged at least, who was studying law, it was not bachelor and masters, but it was 5 years, and then they became doctors.
Yeah, no, I'm not a doctor. I used to be. I used to study for 5 years.
I see. So same I mean, like 5 years, but bachelor and masters, not this.
Bachelor is about 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 years master's degree, and like if you like to be a PhD.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I meant. Sorry, like
yeah.
I mean.
PhD. You should study 3 more years. You should go to graduate school and study for PhD 3 more after master's degree. Have you ever been to university before?
To university?
Yeah, did you study in university?
Yeah. That's what I'm telling you. I mean, like I was studying in Szeged.
Uh-huh.
Szeged is like where we will pick up the guy now.
Yeah.
And there, for example, my studies were also like yours. It was bachelor plus masters, and then you could go on for PhD, right?
Yeah.
But here in Hungary, when you go to law faculty, you don't pick bachelor and masters, but it's a unified one. So you do 5 years. It's not your choice, right, to do bachelor and masters. It's 5 years, and then you get the PhD in the end. And that's why I asked you, like, then it means your system is a bit different, right?
No, it's not. It's not. Now it's the same like in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So already it's same.
Now it's the same like in Europe. Everything is the same.
But then
before, about maybe 15 or 20 years ago, it was different. But now they made it the same.
Well, but you mean that they made it the same after you finished, or before? Because
before.
But then you did not do the same somehow. I mean, like I'm not a lawyer, right?
Okay,
I don't know what is the difference practically, but I know that they don't have bachelor and masters.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I figured this out, and I asked in Serbia, in Czech Republic, and I learned about it that I should, like, if I'd like to work in Czech Republic, I need to approve it. I need to, like, get some studies for a year, for example, or maybe 6 months, and they say that I just need to check if the subjects can match my subjects, if they are like all the same hours we have, and I have to pass local language. So it's like local language is.
Yeah, I mean, depends on, right?
Yeah. I mean, Czech language or Serbian language. Yeah. If I pass, then I can, like, work. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Is it a new car?
Well, for me, this is my first car.
Your first car?
I bought it 3 weeks ago.
How long have you been driving? 3 weeks?
How long I have been?
No, how long have you been driving? I mean.
Yeah, like before I was driving.
Okay. What is your experience?
I started driving at 17 and now I'm 25.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah.
Because 3 weeks, I know I was a bit worrying.
I have driving experience, but not with my own car. I was driving my father's car, right?
Yeah.
And now that I finished studies and I'm working, and yeah, it is the time now. Yeah, it was the time to buy my own car.
So you were studying in Szeged, and who did you study to be?
I was studying. I mean, like my major is finance and accounting, and then actually I started to work in Czech Republic as an accountant, and now I got a promotion, so I'm a process manager in accounting field. I like it. it's a good step, I guess. So
You work in Slovakia?
no, in Czech Republic.
In Czech Republic, yeah, Brno, yeah. Yeah. So, and you have a girlfriend in Czech Republic?
Yeah.
Czech?
Yeah.
I see.
She's Czech.
So, and what about the language? How long did it take you to study Czech language?
I still don't speak Czech.
But how do you work?
Yeah, I use English and Hungarian. The company is actually a German company, and the language that we use with colleagues is English, right? And I mean within the office, but we have customers from Hungary, so that's why I'm there. They needed somebody who is good with accounting and who can speak native Hungarian.
Okay, so you were lucky.
Yeah, I was offered this.
But maybe you learn. You have a girlfriend right now, so maybe you learn it fast.
The language, yeah. Actually, I mean, like, I'm making my progress. I don't speak it fluently, but I'm motivated because especially her parents and her family doesn't speak English, so
Don't speak English.
Yeah, they don't speak. You're right.
Okay.
And I have to improve my Czech to communicate with them. So
Okay.
she started actually to take Hungarian lessons, but
Oh, really?
it's very difficult. For
Yeah,
her.
Hungarian language is very difficult. Like one of the most difficult languages in the world. So I try to learn myself because I live between Hungarians. Yeah, but I have two houses. I have a second house in Kikinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes we live there. Sometimes, yeah, we wanted to rent at this house to give someone, to live, but. Actually, we had a quite bad experience.
Really?
Yeah. People don't have money, don't want to pay for the bills,
Yeah.
utility bills. So, and now I want to sell it. I don't want to give it for rent. Better if I sell it. And this house is a bit old, and sometimes you need to fix something, fix the roof, fix something. Always you need to fix something because the house is old. So it's not very old, about 50 years old, 50 years, but and people say they always complain about something. So, but in Sion, have you ever been to Sion before?
I went through Sion.
Okay.
I just passed.
You went to Kikinda. You used to go to Kikinda because probably
I have been to Kikinda definitely. And when I was playing football, we were playing against teams from Banat, right? And then we were crossing sometimes also Sion.
So you are originally from Senta.
Yeah.
And okay, and you were playing football. Okay. So and now you don't play football anymore?
Yeah, I do, but it's a hobby. So I don't play it on the big field, but I play small football, like futsal, with friends. And
what is this?
I think it was.
Didn't you want to become a professional football player?
I did.
Become a millionaire?
Yeah, I still want to become a millionaire, but yeah, I don't. I'm already not on that level to dream about football, and maybe I have never been. But when I was 14, then I was seriously thinking about going to a high school, which focuses on letting me develop as a sportsman. And it didn't go through because I did not have the support from my parents. They thought that it's too risky. So actually then I went to a traditional high school, a gymnasium. No, I think in English it's not gymnasium. I think it's grammar school, right? In German it's gymnasium, and in Hungarian, maybe you know in Serbian, gimnazia. Huh?
Yeah, it's like a school.
Yeah, it's
high school.
Yeah, like high school.
Gymnasium.
Yeah. Well, and then I was still playing, but I was not taking it that seriously.
What do you think about Serbian people? like because sometimes I speak to Serbian. Some people don't like Hungarian people.
Yeah.
Some people say they are good people. They are very workaholics, you know, and so and
Well,
because you know they don't like because they are Orthodox and or Hungarian people are Catholics.
yeah,
Yeah. As for me, I'm atheist. I don't care.
I see.
But yeah.
Well, I still did not make up my mind. Like, you see this?
What is this?
I have this. It's a sign of Jesus, right? And
okay.
I have it here for two reasons. And one reason is that the person who gave it to me is important to me. Actually, she is a believer, right? Like, she believes in God.
You mean your girlfriend?
No. Just a person from my family whom I really like. And when I got my card, and she gave it to me to have it in the car. And it's not here because I'm that religious, but it's because of her. This is one. And the other thing is that in Serbia, I don't know if you have realized that many people have it in the car, right?
Yeah. It's not only in Serbia or in Hungary. Like it's
in Hungary, it's not that
in
common,
Russia.
actually.
We have many like this.
In Serbia, like, let's say that in this region, on the Balkans, people usually have it in the car, right? And since I'm abroad, I like to have it here because it makes me remember my home. So
Okay.
I have it here, but it's not really that I'm going to church or something like this. Yeah, and back to the Serbians, like it's interesting question, right? Because in my eyes there is a very big difference between the Serbians who came here after the war, the izbeglice, one is so different, and they are different. The others who were living here with us for 200 years, they are different again. And I think in Banat there are these guys that you meant that they came from Croatia, from Bosnia. In my city, for example, they are not. I mean, like I have never met them at least. And these Serbian guys are much more open-minded, and they are much more accepting about other cultures, other people. And I have never ever had any incident with them. I had friends, I still have friends, Serbian friends, I like them. And I think they like me and us vice versa. But I heard bad stories about these guys who came from Bosnia and Croatia. They don't understand that why are we here? Why are we living in their country? Why don't we speak their language? And they are nervous and they can't really handle this. So
Your English is actually very, very good.
yeah,
Yeah, you speak very well.
thank you.
Yeah. I just try to hear and you know, like some mistakes that you can make that you make. Yeah, grammatical mistakes. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you asked me this question, then yeah, like I couldn't not really tell the opinion about them at the same time, right? Like on one hand, on the other hand,
It's we can't of course divide our world like black and white. Yeah, some people are nice, some are not. No, I just like wanted to know your opinion, maybe.
yeah, like and to finish, like in general, because for example, my favorite city, not
so
only Serbia,
it's a border, right?
yeah, is in Serbia. It's in Novi Sad, where most of the people are Serbians, and I feel there like home. Even though I'm a Hungarian, that's where I would like to live if I would have enough money there. So I think it tells it all.
Да.
Yo.
Паспорт надо достать. Так. Okay, just a second. Ну подожди, на границе не надо лежать. Лежу. Успеешь полежать?
I have this. It's a sign of Jesus, right? And
okay.
I have it here for two reasons. And one reason is that the person who gave it to me is important to me. Actually, she is a believer, right? Like she believes in God.
You mean your girlfriend?
No. Just a person from my family whom I really like. And when I got my card, and she gave it to me to have it in the car. And it's not here because I'm that religious.
but it's because of her. This is one. And the other thing is that in Serbia, I don't know if you have realized that many people have it in the car, right? And,
yeah, it's not only in Serbia or in Hungary, like it's
in Hungary it's not that
in
common,
Russia we
actually.
have many like this.
In Serbia, like let's say that in this region, on the Balkans, people usually have it in the car, right? And since I'm abroad, I like to have it here because it makes me remember my home. So I have it here, but it's not really that I'm going to church or something like this. Yeah, and back to the Serbians, like it's interesting question, right? Because in my eyes there is a very big difference between the Serbians who came here after the war, the izbeglice, honestly different, and they are different. The others who were living here with us for 200 years, they are different again. And I think in Banat there are these guys that you meant that they came from Croatia, from Bosnia. In my city, for example, they are not. I mean, like I have never met them at least. And these Serbian guys are much more open-minded, and they are much more accepting about other cultures, other people. And I have never ever had any incident with them. I had friends, I still have friends, Serbian friends. I like them, and I think they like me and us vice versa. But I heard bad stories about these guys who came from Bosnia and Croatia. They don't understand that why are we here? Why are we living in their country? Why don't we speak their language? And they are nervous, and they can't really handle this. So
your English is actually very very good.
Yeah?
Yeah, you speak very well.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just try to hear and you know, some mistakes that you can make, that you make. Yeah, grammatical mistakes. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you asked me this question, then yeah, like I could not really tell the opinion about them at the same time, right? Like on one hand, on the other hand,
we can't of course divide our world like black and white. Yeah, some people are nice, some are not. No, I just like wanted to know your opinion, maybe.
Yeah, like and to finish, like in general, because for example, my favorite city, not only Serbia.
It's a border, right?
Yeah. Is in Serbia. It's in Novi Sad, where most of the people are Serbians, and I feel there like home. Even though I'm a Hungarian, that's where I would like to live if I would have enough money there. So I think it tells it all.
Да.
Yep.
Паспорт надо достать. Okay, just a second. Ну подожди, на границе не надо лежать. Полежу. Не успеешь полежать?
Can you take this?
Yeah.
Вода.
Кто знает сербский?
А?
Кто знает сербский?
Все знаем сербский.
Не знаю.
Да.
Мой паспорт не могу вам.
Что?
Ruska federacija ne može. Ovo je granični prelaz gdje mogu samo
За что? Нет, svaki put мы ovdje dođemo и sve u redu.
samo Evropska unija.
Не, мы были раньше овдje с нашей ауто и sve было у реду. Мы были овдje раньше. Мы имам Европейскую унию, Шенген зону, мы имам чек виза.
Zabe. Nisi ti ovdje nikad bio.
Где-то граница, где-то.
Мы были?
Нет, где-то, как она называется? Gyala,
Pasoš je, znači na ovom graničnom prelazu samo pasoš je Evropske unije i Srbije. I niko, ne može Crna Gora, ne može Bosna, ne može Makedonija, ne može Rusija, ne može Belorusija, ne može Ukrajina.
Блин, я не знал. Че, не пустишь меня? Нет? Можем, can we
Ja
go?
bi te pustio i vodio bi te na vodku kod mene kući.
Да, знам. Can we go like another way?
Well, it's difficult. That's why I asked you about the small border.
But
because we
I
can't-
didn't know. I thought we went here, you know. Maybe they can let us go, no?
Like we will ask. I don't know.
Может нас пропустят, нет? Maybe we can go. I can give you 10 more euros. Like, what can we do now?
I don't know. Like you see, that's why I asked you. It's
But
the-
I didn't know.
Ste vezani za Srbiju.
А?
Rekao, vezani ste u Srbiji radite.
Живем у Сербии.
Živiš u Srbiji.
Da,
radiš
da.
u Srbiji.
А?
I radiš.
Радим, да, у Сербии. Имам боравок. Три година имам боравок овде.
Как-то везде пропускает, а тут
Ja nisam posao. A pustio bi ja njega, ali ne mogu, ne smijem. Ne, ona. Pustio bi ja njega rad, ali ne smijem. Aj. Rado bi ja tebe pustio, ali ne smijem. Znači okrenete.
где другая граница.
И что радить?
very similar here.
Скажи, пожалуйста, а как нам другую границу доехать по Бырза? Где то je...
Horgoš Kilebija.
Да?
Samo Horgoš i Kilebija s ovim pasošem.
Хорог Шлебея?
Also, these are two other borders.
Ну да.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Окей, урезан. You know, I didn't know that because we used to go to the border before and it was okay.
Opa. Samo su nas okrenuli. Nismo ni prešli zato što su...
Мы из Руси, знаешь, и сказали, что мы не можем овде ехать, сказали другий путь.
Обычно им не дают паспорт. Да.
Ne mogu zato što ne znam ni da Švajcar.
Не знам ли я то не было. Обычно им не дают паспорт.
Obratno ću da.
Как и украинцы тоже.
Что?
Ne, oni idu. Ne mogu. Ne mogu, mora ići na poru.
Da, probali smo pa rekli su da ne može.
Kilebiju, malo
Да,
granicu.
видела, что туда их начали.
Да. А?
The issue is why we came to this border is that on the big one, the Horgoš one, in the summer there is like 3-4 hours of waiting.
But maybe we'll go. It's not the evening right now. Maybe.
Well, like this is actually not a good time because especially at this time people are going home after the holidays and so on. So it's the whole summer, and we have the guy also waiting for me in Szeged. So I can't go now to the other border because it would be like it's not really about the kilometers, but because it's a lot of time.
Okay, can you maybe like leave us somewhere in the village so we can like take a bus or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I will. This is the first one. If you are okay with this,
Yeah,
people are passing here, maybe some stop or something.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. Like I asked you about this when I was on the phone
Yeah.
because I came here with a Chinese friend and it was the same issue that he's not European Union and then he could not pass.
But we didn't know that. I thought we could go. We didn't know that. This is terrible.
Yeah, like you convinced me because I know that Serbian and Russian, you know, like they like each other, and I thought maybe you had some agreement, but it seems like the guy, I don't know if you understand, he said like he would be very glad to let you go, but it's not possible.
This is strange because last time we were in Horgosh, it was everything, but you can't go another.
Yeah, like Horgosh, yeah, that's what you are meaning. Like on Horgosh you can cross, but that's a big international border, right? And that's the, you know, that's the point. That's the difference because this is just for EU members and for Serbians, you know.
Okay, no problem.
Sorry, man.
Take your. Чё, поехали обратно? Чё?
Домой?
Да, чё? Он не может, он там его в Седжите ждет, там чё. Where we can take a bus here, you know?
I don't think there are buses. I think the best that you can do is that people are coming here from this direction, right? The same. So they go back, and then the first one, and they definitely go. There is Neudачный. You know Neudачный?
Yeah.
Yeah. From there, maybe you can try.
Yeah. Да.
В общем, нам не повезло сегодня, и так получилось, что нас на границе развернули и не пустили. Того парня венгра пустили, который поехал дальше. Там, оказывается, граница, на которой пускают только по паспортам Европейского Союза или сербов. То есть нас не пустили. Он мне говорил что-то по границу, но я так и не понял, потому что мы ездили и в Хоргоше. В общем, мы ездили в Хоргоше, мы ездили через главную границу. А вот приехал наш водитель. Да, за нами. В общем, такая вот ситуация, такой прям ужасный опыт. И нам пришлось ехать обратно. Блин, ну а что делать-то? Мы вот расстроились, не попадаем теперь мы в Братиславу. И...
Какой машина?
В общем, вот такая вот деревня. Gyala называется.
Не можно пройти границу?
Не. Здраво. Реклали, что да, треба пасаж европско-маджарский пассаж или сербский пассаж, знаешь? Да. Да, мы можем тут само Хоргош и там, знаешь.
Да.
Мы не знали, да. Давай, двигай ногами. Добрый вечер.
Добрый вечер.
Да, в общем, едем домой обратно. В другой раз поедем в Братиславу.